Well, hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. I had some lungs on me. Yes. Good morning.
I'm Cheryl, aka Muppet Aphrodite, and this
It's Sprinkles. Sprinkle.
Oh no, we're not going to do that again.
Ah!
Oh, is it? Oh, it's that kind of morning.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I've been bored. Ah. Yes, thank you, KP. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, are you? Good morning, BP Phantom. Good morning, Demolition. Good morning, Krellin. Good morning. Good morning. And happy Mother's Day, Dan Platts.
J.M. Platts, aka Mom Fram, is in the chat room on Mother's Day. Hello. Thank you for coming. Love you. Everybody be nice to J.M. Platts, because it's Mother... Well, you should be nice to her all the time. She's great, but, you know, especially nice because it's Mother's Day and Mom Fram's in the house. And good morning, Sophia. Good morning, our Green. Good morning. Ari versus 2 weeks and we still remember you. Oh, thank you, Ari.
See, they do. See, you know, there's a reason I tell you all to remember me, and it's because it makes you remember me. My master plan is going according to my master plan.
You're riding really back far here, like you're getting your fur into my mouth.
Well, that's not my fault. It's your fault. Yeah. It's totally your fault.
So yeah, hello. We've got first of 2 Sunday streams this month, and yeah, we just came back. Well,
Yeah, you just came back. Sprinkles never gets to go on fun trips.
You're fragile. You're aging, even just staying in the house.
I know I'm a delicate flower, but that doesn't mean I don't want to go to, like, Mexico or whatever.
I know, but trust me, you would not seawater, and you would not get along. I barely survive. Just go because it's like, you know, need vitamin D. And I like boats. Yeah, definitely. I don't know why. I'm not even that great a swimmer. I could definitely swim, but I hate going underwater because I wear contacts and goggles are a pain in the ass. So, but for some reason, I'm obsessed with being on the water, boats. That kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but, you know, hey.
So I hope any of the mothers in the room are having a great day, and I hope that everybody's having a lovely Sunday. But, yeah, we did the cruise thing. It was fairly good. There were some hiccups early on. They canceled our kayaking excursion because of weather, and then it was just this beautiful day the day that we were supposed to kayak. And which is funny because the last time we were supposed to go kayaking on a Disney cruise also got canceled because of a detour due to a medical emergency. So basically, you don't want to go kayaking with me because for whatever reason, the universe is like, that's not allowed. Mm-hmm. Just like you probably don't want to travel with me because this year I have been bringing rain, precipitation, and destruction to the places that I have visited. The cruise departed from San Diego, and both the departure and arrival days rainy, like straight up Seattle weather. And given when you add that to the weather event that canceled the half marathon I was in Florida, and the blizzard I caused in New York, and the snow I had encountered in Pittsburgh, you just really don't want to be. You don't want to be going where I'm going. So if any of you are in Portugal, I'm sorry, but I'm coming in 2 weeks. So less than 2 weeks. That's the thing.
Yeah, you know, it's exciting, but also,
yeah, I've never, never. We're not gonna go down that road. Imposter syndrome is dumb, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Demolition. I'm not sure how my travel luck works when you're already having bad weather. I wouldn't risk it though, because just because you've had bad weather for the last month doesn't mean you haven't had it doesn't mean, you could still have a blizzard or something, so I should probably stay away. Mom helpfully points out I did not bring rain to Burbank when I came, but A, I was only there for 36 hours, and B, it's Burbank, mostly doesn't know how to rain there, so yes. Yeah. How are you guys doing? Any questions? Any new stuff? Oh yeah, and the echo. So that's another thing that happened was, so some of you guys have been with me for a while since I started streaming in July, and there was like, I work at Amazon and I can't tell you anything I'm working on. So the last 2 weeks, pretty much almost everything I worked on has become public all in one go. So that's been a lot. I was on the boat and I had like 50 megabytes of internet, and one of the emails that got through was that the Echo show had launched. So let's be straight. The Echo Look is my baby. Like, there were 4, I was employee number 3 on that team. That project exists partially because of my storytelling. Now, the Look, the show exists long before I got on that team, but I did work on it. And in particular, I worked in the notification systems, a little bit of the messaging stuff, and an interruption model. A giant sort of interaction paradigm for like how, if you already have something going on your Echo and it gets interrupted by something you didn't start, how does it stop? How does it suspend? Does the system remember what it was doing? Does it wait and then give you the call after what it was doing? Like, what are the circumstances for that? So that was like this really cool interaction design problem, and I couldn't talk to anyone about it, because if I was like, do you guys, I work on Echo and I'm curious about multimodal design, that would have been like red flag to everybody in the industry that Amazon's working on something with a screen, so I couldn't talk. But I was like, no one knows we're doing this, but it's really exciting. Tuds, if you haven't bought the Amazon stock by now, you're kind of screwed, because it's almost up near 1,000 now. Oh boy, the Amazon stock in my retirement account, I bought under 100. It wasn't a lot of shares because I couldn't afford it. That was one of the first things I bought, but good job past me.
Hi, Dad! Hi!
Any Easter eggs with the product? No, we don't. That's not really. And for the show, well, for both of them, things could have changed since I left. Also, that's the thing. When you leave a team, you kind of lose a little bit of ownership over the stuff. A lot, actually. You lose ownership over everything. So you just kind of like, hopefully what I did helped. The biggest, they're not Easter eggs, but like the closest thing I can kind of Easter eggs is I taught Alexa how to deal with, dress codes. Because I figured if people were standing in front of the Look and they were like, I don't know what to wear for this wedding. What does this mean on this invitation? I looked up all the etiquette stuff and set up responses for her so she could say, like, what cocktail meant or what business casual meant. So no, it's not, I'm not set for life because it's only like 10 shares or something. It was just a good investment with what little I had at the time.
Yeah, her first couple of years were as a game developer at an indie studio, and a few of you guys can empathize with that. You do not really build up a large nest egg during that phase of your life. It's not a thing.
Yeah, it was just, all I could do was to get a teeny little bit into my IRA at that point.
How was my 2 weeks off? Well, Cheryl made a bed for me, so that was nice. I didn't have to stare at the ceiling the whole time, except that's what you do in beds. But I had a little blanket and stuff.
Yeah, I found a drawer, made it a little bed. It's a little nicer. Business casual. Ask Alexa, because I forget again. I spent a ton of time. Just say, Alexa, what does business casual mean? And then she'll say it, but she's over there, and I don't want to break the stream, but she knows. I mean, it's like no jeans, and often a blazer or a collared shirt is kind of optional, but yes, polo and khakis. Krellin is right. That does qualify as business casual. Basically, business casual is no flip-flops and jeans, and can scale all the way up to a blazer and t-shirt or a collared shirt like a polo. A t-shirt alone with khakis probably wouldn't fly, and that's where it gets a little dicey.
Which is why this is an etiquette question and not a dictionary question.
Yeah, and there's new dress codes happening all the time. Todd's, yeah, there probably is some distinction. You probably would not be able to do the blazer and t-shirt thing on the East Coast.
Yeah, the East Coast is old. Yeah, definitely old and, it's just different. Everybody talks about the West Coast, because I grew up on the East Coast, yes. And I was born on the East Coast. Yeah, we have that in common. She was born in Boston, at least as far as I know. So, the East Coast is, yeah, they like suits more. Nobody wears suits here. Yeah, it's like all the dress codes bounced up a notch. So suits are basically things you wear to weddings. But yes, but Sophia, we can at least give guidance. Most people know what business casual isn't. It's just defining what it is difficult. She's in a real headbanging mood this morning. Yeah,
So, Shadowrun. It's Shadowrun Sunday. We are nearing the end of the game. Krellin will probably tell you we have like 18 more hours or something because he knows all the things, but we are plugging along. That's the other thing that happened. Well, there's lots of things. Cruises do that. But we got to see Guardians of the Galaxy in the middle of the ocean. That was fun because it's like a 4D theater. Felt like every time there was a big scene,
the boat moves!
Yeah, there isn't 18 more hours. Okay, that's good. But yeah, it was, and weirdly because they showed it in the big theater, big theater, like fits 1,000 people theater. They showed it at like 11 p.m., which it turns out that was a very high proportion of children on that boat. And so they showed it at 11 because there were other shows during the primetime slots. And because of that, and because it was past everyone's bedtime, the theater was only like at 1/3 full for this brand new movie. So that's nice. You get the boat moving, really nice projector, so that's good. Yeah. I do like that. And we were planning on seeing it more, but I might have partied too hard in Cabo, and then we did not see it that night.
Yeah, she needed to let her hair down a little bit. A lot. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything is fine, but we had a good time, and yeah, I like water, I like being on boats. Those beds are really comfy on those boats too.
Hi, Charizar! Oh, Demolition, you GM'd for the first time yesterday? Congratulations! So, does it feel like a new calling?
Because I have this weird thing where like, I take leadership positions at work, but then when it comes to gaming, I'm like, no! I don't want to make the decisions! Exactly in that voice. And so I'm curious, like, when people do GM, do they get their trumpets? They're like, this is what I've been waiting for my whole life.
Thank you for the host Random Tuesday. No bloopy warning bits, but it's happening. It says so in the chat. Thank
you. Stream means I'm feeling moderately better. I'm not feeling all the much better. And I mean, let's be frank, it's the tough thing because everyone's like, how was the cruise? I'm like, it was good. I had 3 migraines, but it was good. A lot of, that's fair, Krellin. The GM is a cat wrangler, but that's fair. And I do a lot of cat wrangling in general, so I don't like doing it again for fun. I try to be an easy to wrangle cat when it comes to metaphors and playing RPGs. I'm also sad because I'm missing Tyler's Exalted game tonight because there's U2 concert, and U2 is like my husband's favorite. It's like me and Pikachu's, so it would be a marriage fail not to go. And he was even like, you could go to Exalted if you want. I'm like, no, that's part of a marriage is knowing which decisions to make, and this is a decision I need to make. So that's and I'm gonna have to miss the next one unless they move it because Portugal coming back that day. Although yay Portugal, they sent me a whole itinerary. They have like stuff planned every day, which is really exciting. I've never had it where I go to, well, technically one other time, but like going to a foreign country and other people make all the decisions. It's like, the most stressful part is like figuring out how to make the trip awesome.
Sophia, yes, that's a good plan, Sophia. She says, my family kept asking me what they should have done in the game IGM with them. I refused to tell them what would have happened if they had chosen differently.
Yeah, I think, Sophia, that's fair, because they're trying to get in your head, they're trying to, and if they can predict how you think, then it's not going to be fun for everyone. That's like, basically GM thoughts are under NDA, just like my Amazon shit. You gotta protect your thinking.
Good morning, Lady Red and Techie Kara. Hi, we've been waiting for you. Yeah, we've been holding back and everything, totally not just Cheryl babbling about stuff. We were just waiting just for you.
Yeah, Portugal does. It was like a whole, like, all the dinners and like times for everything. I'm like, it's really, that'll be cool. And there was one other, this is another weird thing that happened on the cruise. So when you go on a cruise, because of the Titanic, they don't want people to not know how to survive. So there's a mandatory drill before the boat leaves dock. Everybody has to go to where they would go for their lifeboats, and you stand there and they give you instructions on how to use life jackets, and it's a little morbid, but it's also like good and all the things. And so that happens all the time. And Mom went on a cruise with us, so she's done it too. Yeah. And so they kind of line you up like 4 deep along the deck. But there were 2 girls standing next to us. And, this is a Disney boat. It's a Disney boat. Everybody's like Disney mode. And there's not a lot of other brands because everybody just brings all their Disney shit to the boat. I had an awesome Cinderella purse my friend gave me. Yeah, it's pretty great. But I'm standing there, and then these 2 girls next to me go, let's play Pikachu! And they start playing, they start playing a patty cake game. Except instead of saying patty cake, they're like, Pikachu. Pikachu. And I'm looking at Dave like, am I imagining this, or are they actually doing that right next to me?
This is what I have to put up with. Even if I dealt with the Pikachus here, there's like some weird universal force that just makes Pikachus everywhere, especially around her. Like, even if we went away from this house, they would just find her.
Yeah, there were several Pikachus in the check-in line for the boat. But I was just like, I hope this is a good omen. Why? And you have to avoid being the creepy. You have to, like, look at yourself in the moment because you want to be like, Pikachu! I love Pikachu! But that looks... For 2 childless people traveling on a Disney cruise, you have to understand that it will probably freak parents out if you do that. So I just, I'm like, it is cool that they are doing that. The KB Tibbs usually lie about the loot pinata you missed. Now, see, that seems like something, I mean, especially if the loot pinata isn't like so much a plot point as a thing they missed. I could see lording that over the players a little bit. Corizar what? Disney shows Pokemon instead of Cartoon Network? Corizar, what country are you in?
'Cause she'll freak that.
What if Disney bought Pokemon and then they built a theme park in the United States? Like, what if that happened? That would be amazing! Yeah. It's in the US? Oh my god, Kurzar, what is it?
What does it mean? It means I'm gonna have another headache.
Oh, you have headaches now.
Well, you do and then I do. But sometimes I think the things you think are your headaches are actually my headaches.
Are you guys kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Because I joke all the time, Disney buys all the stuff I love, but if... Pokemon? Yeah. And I can't always talk about all the things I want to talk about here, but you guys should know that on Friday morning, I woke up and I had a text message from a friend, and oh god, sometimes adulting is really, really hard. And you're like, I need to stay where I am and not do other things, but sometimes opportunity is just like, hey. Anyway, let's play Shadowrun.
Let's play Shadowrun before she starts talking too much. Good morning, everybody who's just joined us. You blew her brains a little bit with this whole Disney showing Pokemon thing, so I'm going to have to deal with that mess later. But right now, let's go. Oh, by the way, we're 16 followers from 500 followers, which is bad for me, but good for you, because the 500 followers, she's going to bring my new puppet sister or brother out in a special broadcast, So if you haven't pressed follow and you want to follow, you should follow, because that's the thing. Yeah.
Tuds, you need to watch the first 20 minutes, like the pre-show to the first Pokemon movie, because it's very acid trippy. Like, it's hilarious. I loved that a lot. Just like 30-second cuts of just a slow panning across the screen going slow bro. Oh my god, it was great. It was great. Yeah, now, Argreen, if that happened, if all those things happened, I would pull in every favor I had and go rearrange my life. Be like, well, I know where I'm supposed to live now. Bye. Oh my god. So,
Shadowrun! That's why we've been listening to music for like 20 minutes.
Okay. Let's buckle up. Alright, a camera was turned off because things...
It's a bunny butt.
It's the best bunny butt. Okay. The lab below. After making your way across the manor grounds, you find the servants' entrance open and the immediate interior clear of any resistance. You find the elevator that you used during your prior escape waiting patiently for your arrival. It shudders to life now, ready to carry you down into the facility below, to the place where Monica met Apex and the world turned upside down, where this whole thing began. Oh, by the way, yay, that is confirmed. So another thing that happens this week, a lot of things happen. I was a little overwhelmed. But the BattleTech trailer came out, which is really exciting for all of our friends at Harebrained Schemes who made this game. If you like this game, they're working on a new game. And back in November, I was invited to come in and do a voice recording session for the BattleTech folks. And it's non-binding, so a lot of these things, like, they're like, we'll record, we don't know if we'll use it, we'll let you know. And then back in, like, February, Mitch was like, no, you're shipping in the game. And it's like, But at the same time, I was also still cautious because I've worked on games before and I know how this works. And lots of things can get cut. So it still was like, I don't know if maybe they'll find someone else and maybe they won't like it, or I don't know. But in the trailer, my voice is in the trailer! It's very quick because there's not very much spoken in the trailer at all, but the woman who says engaging target in the second half, that's me! I am honored. Because it's especially special because, like, well, it's special because of a lot of things, but let me start moving the game while we get... But, I see how hard these folks are working on that game. It is truly a labor of love for them. Mitch is putting so much of that game. Tyler's putting so much in that game. AJ's putting so much in that game. So many folks, all the folks are working super hard. And so to be invited to be a part of that in any way is an honor. And to see it in that video was like, oh good, there probably won't cut me down. That's so exciting. And Tyler said one of the reasons he invited me to do his Exalted game was the way I reacted when he asked me to be the benefactor, because I was like, it's a role that's not a princess or an ingenue. That's so exciting. And so I'm really excited that this character is a soldier and not like a pretty princess. It's like, yay, range. I like breaking stereotypes. Yeah, Tuds, that's probably how it will go. Hong Kong, and then once we wrap up Hong Kong, yeah. Like, and now everybody's tweeting back at Tyler like, she just saw that tweet, she's really excited. I am really excited, and it's an honor, and thank you Mitch for the invitation, and thank you to everybody for letting me be a tiny little part of that experience, and I can't wait to see the rest of it. Krellin, at the same time, it's because I'm in the like, I saw his tweet. I wasn't going to say anything, and he totally confirmed, because it was like, it was, yeah. But I didn't want to jinx it, but he said it! Yeah, so that's exciting. Did I look at this? Did I look at this terminal? I feel like, you know, and I've only done a couple of more, press keys. Oh, I forgot these delightful errors. Excess doors are floodlights. Please engage LTG, your designated air duct. Yes, it's a good error. Radioactive. Oh, right, we did all these things, but I looked at them. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Just, and Todd's partially it's because I've been able to squee internally for several months to get it, like, I'm probably in the game. I'm probably in the game. So that's that, and it's also, like, I really, the medical issues have complicated things a bit, and also the speaking schedule, but, I do plan, a goal for this year is to get my, oh, this is weird. Oh, no, okay, that's not their, that's my ex. For some reason, I forgot how this game worked, and I thought those percentages were their health, and I'm like, I haven't shot them yet! But no, that's just my likelihood of hitting them. So KB Tibbs asks, is this my first voiceover experience? My first voiceover experience was when I was working on The Sims. I did a couple of studio sessions for placeholder stuff, and I don't think any of that shipped, although you never know, sometimes they archive that stuff. But then, when my studio, Kryptonite Games, was working on The Sims or The Sims 2 DS, I got invited to play a character. And so I have shipped a video game before. I played Ava Kabadra in, she was a goth chick in The Sims 2 DS. I had to sing I'm Only Happy When It Rains in Simlish as a goth. That was super fun. So that's, if you have that game, I'm in it. You could go listen to me. But then, and I also did a couple of other VO gigs. Do I have an area of an effect spell that would hit these guys both? I think I could get them both this way. Let's do that. I did Princess Fiona for the Shrek PSP as a placeholder track, and they almost half-heartedly me into the union to keep it, but then they're like, you know what, it's probably just easier for us to get union talent, and like, so if I had been union, they would have kept it, but they didn't. And I was also like, oh god, if I get, at the time, like, if I'm an actor, then I'll never be able to do, you know, non-union stuff, because, like, Battletech's non-union, a lot of voiceovers non-union. And so that, you know, I did a bunch of those things, and I also did a couple of internal videos for Microsoft, and for Amazon I did an internal video. Those things never see the light of day. Wow, I still have okay, what, I forget what my lightning spell does. Mine's 1 AP, I like that. I like that. So, I've had a fair amount of time in the booth. And that's been nice, and you know, other things too. But this is the first time a company I wasn't actively working for hired me. You know, like when you work for Amazon, when you work for Microsoft, it's easy for them to use you for voiceover because they don't have to like separately contract you and stuff. But this is the first time a company that I'm not directly working for hired me to do their stuff. So that's a big, it's a big milestone, and I'm happy it will always be Battletech that happened with. So we're just gonna gang up on this guy. Although I do have really good range. It's one of these minus AP maybe. And I've booked studio time for voiceover, and I do a lot of voiceover auditions from home. My agent submits me for a lot of them, and I think I've been close to getting 1 or 2 of the bookings. But is there much SAG presence in Seattle? There is. It's funny you should ask that because Dave is about to go SAG. Like the paperwork's sitting on the counter. I need to put the credit card information in so he can pay his dues. But it's in the Pacific Northwest, there's a fair bit. Partially because, Apex Control Entity offline. I see, so those would have helped me before. so there's like in Portland, there's a lot of SAG gigs. Not a lot, but like there's a lot of television shooting in Portland, and like Z Nation and stuff shooting in Eastern Washington. There's a lot of non-union voiceover in Seattle. There's less union stuff, so it would be like it's a big decision to cross over. It'll like change because they will probably have less voiceover auditions as a result. Because SAG and AFTRA used to be the voiceover artists union, and SAG used to be just the Screen Actors Union, and they merged, and so now there's single entities. So if you're a voiceover artist or if you're SAG, once you go union, you're union for all of those things. Daryl, that's I got to see the tail end of the Paranoia game. Mitch's character was delightful. I loved that. But it seemed like it got really good range out of folks and a lot of silliness. It was a little confusing jumping at the end of like, what is with Gazpacho? I don't understand. And if you haven't been watching Hyper lately, what they're referring to is Tyler, who is one of the folks who works at Harebrained Schemes and who is my GM on a private game that we play, and is the GM of DFA, which is a very public game played on Hyper RPG. Was playing an RPG yesterday on their fundraising stream, and that is a thing that they were doing. Oh no! Wow. I mean, that was a long throw there. Okay, so not favorite, but I can certainly heal everybody. And Iger's still, I'd rather, yeah. So can she get this? No, Iger, how many moves do you have? That's 2 minutes. We're just gonna keep ranging it up. Let's see. She just doesn't have very good accuracy from here, so I'm thinking maybe... I send her here for now so that we're not getting... I think I'm going to send her here for now. Ah! Grenade! She has grenades. Like I could throw... No, that's a terrible... Nope. I'm just going to send Iger over here. He just decided to make a game about that was a running joke about a running joke. I've seen Red Dwarf like once in the middle of the night on PBS when I was like a teenager. So that's almost the same as not ever having seen it, I'm afraid. Let's use our flaming, Oh, come on, Glory. You can do better than that. Yeah, that's more like it. See, I keep forgetting Blitz needs to go first. Blitz. Can you mark the guy? Maybe you could shoot him from here. This one's 14. Okay, we'll just use this. 2 damage! Really nailing that one. Alright, let's blind this mercenary. I don't need any more grenades, thank you very much. Oh wait, where'd the other guy go? Is he dead? That's cool. Oh, Adariel, thank you. Oh my god, thank you for the phantom hugs. Thank you. And thank you for your friendship, because it has been a rough couple of months, and I have very much enjoyed our chats. So, thank you. I am... that's what Paranoia is. See, and I'm not very familiar with the Paranoia system or the game. So that's yet more things I need to expose myself to. Sophia, that's an excellent question. Why are both of the cats trying to get behind the bookshelf? What do they know that you don't? Probably that there's like a spider behind the bookshelf and they want to eat it. Yes. Oh. Krellin made me a command to remind me that Blitz needs to blitz. Thank you, that's very helpful. That is actually helpful. See, this is why you play games on Twitch, because I'm worse at games without you guys. I have been playing a bit of Mario Kart. It's beautiful. Like, you know, especially, it's fun to see courses redone from past games, but there's just some lovely work in there, level design work in there. I do enjoy it, but it's hard to stream, of course. Oh, that's glad we missed that headshot right there. That was good. Okay, we'll just do that. That was more effective. Great. All right. Yeah, Tyler, I'm very sad about missing 2 of your Exalted games because they have been great and they have been helpful, and they're so different from all the other RPGs I play. We had some serious feels last time, you guys. There were serious feels. He sets us up for being epic. Decking. Have your Decker hacking account. Panacea Project Terminal. You find a selection of emails from various staff members. I'm just going to do wacky voices for these because I miss doing voices, and also I won't have to commit to them because they're just letters.
Nigeria, I know you need to pass through multiple checkpoints to get outside for your smoke break, but that's no reason to break protocol and smoke in the lab. The material that we are working with is dangerous, and your laziness is putting people at risk. Please don't let it happen again.
Well, that's very important.
Dearest Dahlia, please stop asking me where my work has taken me. No, I can't tell you that. I made it clear when we parted the train station last year. Security on this project is very tight. All of our outgoing email is being scanned. Although we've been quite busy recently, I believe we are nearing a breaking point and I can come home to you and Felix soon.
Klaus, again, excellent work on the venting system. Everyone is very pleased with your performance. Seems like only yesterday you were one of my interns, and here you are, a newly appointed department head. Beyond everything that I told you earlier, you also have access to the guard storeroom of your section. Use access code 1247 in case of emergency. That's for level 4 personnel and above, though, so keep it to yourself.
Oh, to HUDs. Oh, the feels. You're going into a likely TPK. I hope. Have you made your decision yet to HUDs? That's a tough one. They probably are less likely to go into a TPK if you're there, because you will have random chance on your side. So if that helps it, yeah, thank you too. 1247. 1247. Where is the storage room? Is it here? What is this room? I'm afraid to open. Oh, hey, guess what we should do? We should save. We save. Save. So, Mom, how is the concert? My mom was at a Billy Joel concert last night, so that's kind of a big deal in LA. And then we're going to U2 tonight. So it's just kind of a concert week. Okay, so this feels like a door through which there would be combat. Yep. Well, that Pandora's box is open. I will go back into this room once I'm done blowing everyone up. Now, there is a lot of people standing close to each other. That seems like a good place. So, do I have any other area of effect spells? No. Which one of these looks... Who's Grenadier? That's the guy I want to get. Let's lightning bolt his ass. Only 3 damage, but I do not care because I minus AP'd him. Let's geek the mage! It's weird how, this is interesting. My line of sight is blocked to this guy, but not to this one. 15 OMG. Burst fire. Nice. Ah, well, I forgot to blitz again. I know, Ace V. Pandora is the worst. Stupid box. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've got the slideshow again. This has been a regular problem for us, and I'm not sure what to do about it. 244 skip frames. Yeah, I've got some the weird thing, encoding overloaded. So let's see what our settings are. Stream. Let's try that setting. Does anyone know in OBS if high performance means high performance for OBS or high performance for everything else? We could just try random settings and see how that goes. So Mom says Pink showed up randomly to sing New York State of Mind with Billy Joel. That's cool. At Piano Man, all that stuff. So let's see. Oh, we're down to 17 for 12. Okay, so I don't feel like that encoder setting is... Well, it's helping a little bit, but not favorite. And I assume turning off my camera. Now, the other thing is, technically, I'm not doing game capture. I'm doing... Let's try that. No, that's not working. It's an older laptop Demolition, so I might be able to get more RAM for it. That's possible. No, I'm not streaming from a Surface Book. This is a Lenovo IdeaPad something or other, and it's a little older, but it's more modular than a Surface Book. It even has a bay that like I can literally remove the DVD out of and put like a different graphics card in, but it would have to be one that's engineered for this laptop. I'm not even sure they sell those components anymore. But it seems to be. I bet you I could flip this over and pop more RAM in there. Oh, this is an SSD. It's a very large SSD. Axl Rose also showed up randomly? What the what? Alright, we're going to go back to display capture, because I've never had good luck with game capture in OBS. Kralin. Kralin's like, no, you can't. Oh, well, it's just the way things are. Stream, it's low latency is I wonder if I should go back to software encoding. Try that. Probably going to make things worse, but stranger things have happened. Nope, that's not helping. What doesn't have spyware, you guys? Well, alright, I think none of those setting changes have actually helped anything. Well, this is a little bit higher than we were before. Ah, goodness gracious. Let's see. Blitz, do your blitzy blitz thing. Huds, I'm not going to do Linux. I worked with Linux a lot in college, and I'm done with those days. Taking a lot of hits right now. It's not favorite. Let's see what kind of spirit I can summon. Okay, Blitz. Do the Blitzy Blitz thing. Blitz can't see anyone. So he has to come into the light. Who is most damaging? I think we'll mark that guy. Hey, Iger, can you just like do some shotgunning on these guys? That'd be great. I need more white. Can hit aim shot. Hi, AJ. Hi, we're playing at a shitty frame rate because, yeah, because reasons. It's good. It's good. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, Spirits of Pollution. That's true. Oh, that's what we got. These definitely look like Skeksis from Dark Crystal. Is that AJ? Can you confirm or deny these are actually Skeksis? To HUDs, you're getting a keyboard! It's like Christmas is such you don't celebrate, so it's like another holiday where you get presents. It's like your birthday. Yes. Okay, so what do I got to choose from here? Fusion. Let's start with acid. Seems like a reasonable way to go. Missed! Come on, you had one job, Toxic Spirit. One job. Yes, minus AP. Good. Good. We'll change our efforts over here and let these guys all bleed out. See, now Glory remembers how to fight. And Twin Slash doesn't do minus AP damage, does it? It's just... And then Blitz has one more shot. Shot that guy. Ow. Time Turner needs to get a little bit more central so she can heal multiple people. Oh, that's not good. Blitz, can you like find cover? Here, thank you. Do your little marky mark thing. Oh, I like the. I'm gonna call it marky mark from now on. Everybody feels a little bit better. Slash the guy in the face. I know it's a picture. Well, maybe we just need to do. See, if I turn off the camera, then you can't tell that it's a picture. Then just because it's like a fun slideshow for everybody. Actually, that increased the FPS by some. So maybe no. Let's drop it again. Drop it. Let's see. But this is a turn-based game, so if I just keep the camera off, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't want to hurt her. There we go. Meant to do that. Blitz, shoot the guy in the face. Alright, Toxic Spirit, I need you to come out from your hiding spot. I'm 30 seconds behind you. Ah, well. Time Turnering it up, folks. Time turning it up. That sound, though, you guys. I mean, you HBS guys, that may be some of the finest Foley work you guys have done. That very wet, farty, sort of gloopy sound. It's impressive. Okay. We're back up to moderately acceptable frame rates. Ah! Press key, administrative inbox. That's very sweet, Zod, since you guys are glad to have me back more than you care about frames. And I that's a very nice sentiment, although I feel like once we cross the 10 frames per second threshold, that becomes less of a, it becomes more critical. You don't actually have me back if you're only seeing one picture a second, huh? Yeah. I do have a PC here, but, like, the motherboard is old, and I just don't... The days in which I was, energized by the thought of rebuilding a machine are long gone. Yeah. I don't know if bringing the camera back helps the frame rate at all. So we're going to go back to hardware encoding. I can't believe I can switch this while we're running, but... Combat's over. Time to see things again. Yay. We have more fun emails. We need to organize an all-staff meeting to discuss lab safety. Everyone is overworked and overstressed, and that's a perfect recipe for workplace accidents. I am telling you, we cannot afford any more accidents. At the cruise terminal, there was one of those accident counterboards, and it had 3 on it, and it was crossed out, and 1 was written in its place. It's like, oh, it's been a bad week for the cruise terminal. I am writing this to request additional security for the animal testing lab. You know how large and vicious these creatures can be. Without more trained handlers on staff, we're just begging for another accident. You remember what happened to Van Wyck. I'd also like to repeat my request that the animals be defanged, declawed, and muzzled, preferably someplace far away from the lab. We're having to use them is unavoidable to the genetic similarity to our targets. No, Todd's not saying, because here's my problem. I just feel, I feel like I'm contributing to a pile of digital waste, and I don't know what to do. But, like, if there was a way to reuse, but I mean, this is an old PC, is like Inspiron 530 or something, so I'm pretty sure the motherboard isn't worth crap at this point, but... And it's not that I can't afford to, it's that I feel like I'm killing the planet by continuing to assemble more devices. I just, that's how that feels. So I'm, like, weirdly uncomfortable with, especially with me only streaming once a week. Maybe it's just I need to not stream games or something, because it feels like an investment that warrants more than, his computers age so quickly, too. Yeah. Anyway. Is this the 3rd one? I just wanted to thank you for pushing to bring the new Hermetic Lab online. It's good to know that you're listening to our requests. The research the Hermetic researchers have been doing should make our work with Panacea much more manageable. So basically there's creatures. That's what those messages want me to know. And I assume this is the storage room. 1247. I remembered it! But at the same time, if, like, Battletech comes out, maybe I will be playing that enough that it's worth the justification of the new system. Sprinkles reads. Yeah, those are easier, obviously. Leave this item alone. Okay, so let's use some medkits on ourselves because reasons. So I have 30. She really needs one. So Glory. Use one on herself because she's very wounded. And then I will use one on myself. And then I will pick up the med kit. Yeah, I know, Tuds. We're all killing the planet, and my time on it may be more limited than some. Who knows? My oncologists will tell me this week. Well, they won't. They'll just tell me what we have to do to figure out whether I have a problem. They will not tell me what the problem is. But, yeah. Basically, I can't decide anything until my expensive fancy doctors get me more answers. So, all bets are off if we get bad news from the doctors. Maybe I'll just be like, fuck it, buying a server rack. Who knows? But I still don't feel like it's ethical to ask you guys to fund that. Like, if I decide that it's important enough to me, then I will finance it myself. Although recommendations will surely be welcomed. Since it's been a long time since I built out a PC. I liked, it was fun in my early, we were lucky that my high school was a public high school, but we had access to computers and teachers of computer science who cared. And so they taught us how to install memory and do those things. This is like 96. Teaching us how to install RAM and take things apart. There was a remedial computer skills class next door to us, and they would wander in and they'd be like, we'd have just like the computers spread apart. Like, what are you doing? We're like, the teacher told us to do it. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everything is going crazy. My chat went weird and then gave you guys a little bit of a light switch rave. Yeah. So, yeah, Techie Kara, that's to be a Twitch affiliate, but 7 more days I don't do. And I could, work those things out. It's it's complicated, you guys. All right, which doors? Yes, they can be, but mainly if there's something wrong with me, which there probably is, I'm going to be spending a lot of time at home, and then it's easier for me to justify purchasing new computer. I mean, you guys, literally, like this, I spend like, aside from sleeping, sometimes I spend like 10 to 15 conscious hours at my house, and so it's very hard to justify buying a machine for those 10 to 15 hours. But if I'm home more because I'm recovering, then it's easier to do that. Can we talk about this guy for a second? He's really quite large. Also, can we talk about the fact that somehow I'm hitting 30 frames a second even though we just hit combat? I'm okay with that. I'm afraid to move anything because maybe I was too zoomed out and that's what the problem was. You guys just need to remind me to zoom in during combat because when I'm zoomed out, things go badly. So this guy seems like a problem. So we're just going to go ahead and blind him because I don't want to deal with him. And then I don't have any area of attack spells. I could get one good... Oh, Kyle got 5th grade computer classes? Bah humbug. That's nicer. Oh, hey, guess what I remembered? Blitz should do things, because that's his job. But his line of sight is blocked on everyone. Okay. Maybe he can go... Where can he get cover and not be grouped with me? Nowhere. And then Iger should... Well, does she need to be in cover, or could she, like... Oh, this'll get me. Yeah, let's do that, Iger. You go up here. And then you use your shotgun thing. That's a technical term, by the way, everyone. I think it's this one. Are they not adjacent? That's bullshit. KB Tips is like, you're afraid to move, but not to talk about it? This is how you get a jinx. I see. This is why I can't have nice things. No, I think it's definitely zoomed in and out. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for damaging your own guy. Oh, great. Everyone brought grenades. Did you guys see the part where the troll ran into the damage region for the grenade? Why does everyone have grenades? Oh. This is the worst. There's so many people. Does Blitz have any AP? Okay. I'm gonna run here. And then Blitz is gonna run away. Run away. Run very far away. And then I'm gonna use my little area of attack spell. Hit all of you. Iger, can you... I can hit 4 of them? 3 of them. That went pretty well. That also went well. There's a BOGO sale at the grenade port. No, guys! Listen, I did not get a memo about the grenade party, and I think I've made it pretty clear that all memos should be filed in triplicate and sent to the central office so Sprinkles can file them correctly. And now look, we all have egg on our face, or more accurately, we have grenade on our face because the proper TPS reports were not filed. That's all. This is what happens when we don't follow corporate protocol. Okay? Okay. Glad we got that off our chest. Fine. Grenade party. No respect! He's still blind and sleepy, so let's hit somebody who's not blind and sleepy. I think it's better if I attack the weak one. But I will use my normal attack. And then I will use my fancy attack on this guy. Oh, wow. Glad we saved the fancy. Okay, there's more. Oh, healers. I didn't even know we were allowed to have healers. This guy is way too healthy. Is it my turn yet? Ha! Dead. Okay. Things that need to happen. Blitz is wounded. She's wounded. Blitz is kind of squishy. She's fine. This mage guy's gotta go. Iger's here. Let's see. Who needs to die? Blitz, do you have aim? Oh, I remember. This is a thing you have to do. He's wounded. He's not wounded. Let's hit this guy. Nice! 24 OMG and sleepy. And this guy's also not damaged. Spread the love around, you guys. Don't just keep it in one place when you can send it everywhere. Time Turner needs to Do some stuff. Got 17 texts just now for like my subscribe and save at Amazon, which is a poorly designed system. I still use it because 15% off stuff that we're going to buy anyway just makes good math sense. But the system is very bad. It does not deal with bulk stuff well. Let's set this guy on fire. Yeah, I like continuing damage. And then also, I don't want him attacking people, so... What? Blitz, can you just shoot him in the face? Thank you. What's the standard pay scale for office working with it anyway? Well, you know, they're union. The pay scale's open to get lots of breaks. Hi, Bison! Hello! And Reption! I see you! Hello! You lurk a lot, but there you are. He's gonna... That's fine. I don't care, Krellin. I wanted to shoot that mage in the face. Huh. Everyone used their, yeah, but it lets us overwhelm enemies quicker. Hello, Tiger Planet. Hello. Who wants to be blinded? Yeah? Yeah? Anyone? Oh. Apparently I'm blinded by line of sight. Did you guys like that sound? That was just for you. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you, Glory. It was just kind of a thing that happened. He's wounded. He's wounded. He's got mana burn, but... 43 damage! Yes! So he has 4 health, but he's gonna move... Okay, so he's got way more health. Definitely needs to be attacked. I'm sorry, Krellin. No one filed the paperwork to remind me how I killed that mage, so I just assume I shot him in the face. Blitz definitely needs some med kit. How is Blitz's health? Blitz is fine, which means he needs a med kit. Why did I do that? Ugh. Iger, can you get this guy? No. Use one of your fancy guns. Not enough AP! Oh, right. Okay. That didn't go well. Okay, I should go stand here. See if that gets me Iger too. Does not. She doesn't have any damage as far as I can tell. So we'll just the 2 of us. Where did the guy go? Well, fine. Did he just go die in a corner? Is that what he did? Let's everybody reload their guns because we haven't left combat yet and I don't see any enemies. She doesn't have a gun. She has lots of guns. Okay. Are you kidding me? Fine. There we go. I think we got everything we needed to here. I don't care. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. So let's remember this. The next time someone forgets to file paperwork about a grenade party, okay? Triplicate. Triplicate memos. I was trying to follow that whole, like, people reporting to the FCC complaints about the net neutrality legislation or the lack thereof. And, you know, because John Oliver had kind of mobilized the internet, they claimed they were getting attacked by fake, you know, like a denial of services. Now the only way you can submit complaints is paper, and the paper process is ridiculous. You have to file 10 you have to literally send them 10 copies of the same thing, and they specify it has to be bound with like a rubber band, and then, you know, and you, like the cover letter has to be exact. It came out tonight. Yeah, the AI may have sorted out a little bit. Oh, there's reading.
The sounds of machinery fade behind you as you venture further underground. Whoever built this facility was clearly well financed. It must have taken years to design, excavate, and build a complex like this in secrecy. You continue through dimly lit halls, finally stepping into what appears to be another laboratory area. The corridor before you is deserted. Dr. Adrian Vauclair is somewhere within this facility, and with him the answers you seek.
Alright. Zoomed in. Better frame rate. Yep. This is a big map. Oh, that's nice. Little body bag. Good times for everybody. Oh, so how's your puppies not feeling good? I missed that chat. I'm sorry. I hope your puppy feels better soon. It's been a rough year for you guys with pets. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff. Stuff and junk. This door is not a door. This door is not a door. I feel like there's...
The old man behind the glass works feverishly at his console, glancing up at you when he can.
Is that Vauclair?
The years have not been kind, but his features are instantly recognizable. Despite his age, he still has the strong chin and high cheekbones you remember from Green Winter's DVD.
Hello, James Blatterman. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. This is Dr. Adrian Vauclair. It's not a twist because we saw it coming, but...
As you approach, he stops what he's doing, a look of intense irritation on his face.
Clears his throat and a harsh, rasping sound emerges from the loudspeaker next to the glass.
So you're the Shadowrunners that Audrey warned me about. I assume you've left a trail of corpses in your wake? If you wish to speak with my security captain, that can be arranged. You'll find that the blast door behind you is sealed and the laboratory you occupy is fully secured. An important precaution. We keep our test subjects in there, and they are far more dangerous than you. I won't permit you to cause any further harm, Shadowrunner. You will remain trapped where you are for your own good.
Can I do this? Can I break the glass? Choices. Let Iger do it.
In one smooth motion, Iger raises her shotgun and unloads the spreaded pellets into the glass.
They clang into the window, ricocheting wildly in all directions. The surface remains unblemished. Damn it!
The window between us is made of Dico-treated transplast. Do whatever you like to it, you'll find that it's quite unbreakable.
Bastards.
The bastard's right. Nothing we're carrying can even scratch Daiko. That glass is essentially sheathed in diamond. We need military-grade explosives to crack it. We're stuck in here. Now, I want to know why in hell you so violently interjected yourself into my business. First you break into my estate, which you didn't even know was mine, apparently. Then you spend what must have been a small fortune to track me down. You locate my AI, destroy it, then drive all the way out to the countryside, and finally you shoot your way into the laboratory. So I have to ask you, Shadowrunner, who are you and why in God's name are you here? Came to find you to help us stop Fire Schwinge, except the Firewing wasn't the one after us. After all, it was you, wasn't it? To help you stop Fire Schwinge. It's a Fire Schwinge? Fire Schwinge? That is ironic.
Wait. I know what happens next. Alanis Morissette comes out in the room and then we all have a sing-along, right?
Isn't it ironic?
No, that's not gonna happen.
But yes, you are correct. I am the one who has been hunting you. The one who sent Apex and Audryn after you.
Why are our little alerts not working? Thank you for the follow, this Cynthia. We're gonna, figure out what's going on. Let's restart this session. It's weird. Why is that not working? There we go. Yay! And you know what it means when we get followers? Sprinkles comes out, but we're gonna go back to the game first, because that's a better screen.
Yay! Thank you for the follow, this Cynthia. Thank you! Yay! I'm Sprinkles, in case we haven't met. I hang out here a lot. In fact, it's kind of my channel. I'm queen of this hallway, as a matter of fact. And we're just so glad to have you as a member of the Muppet Mafia. Yay! Yay! And yeah, that's
yes, Bunny. Isn't irony just like Goldie and Bronzy but with iron?
Ha ha, PK. Ha. It's, yeah. See what you did there. So yeah, and this is a good time to remind folks that if you haven't joined our Discord, you want to hang out with us between streams, because there's a lot of time between the streams. Yeah, you should join the Discord. What do you mean it died? What do you mean it died? I see 0 kibitz. 0 kibitz. All right, well, we're going to stop and restart the stream. It's a good thing we recorded the video, so this is easier.
Okay, we're going to stop. I think we're back. The kibitz are back. So if you refresh your browsers. No, that's a trap. Yeah. So Remshin, I think you just made a meta joke about irony and the ironic song. God damn it.
Wow, kibitz! The kibitz are all over the map right now, you guys! The kibitz! Kibitz! Stabilize thyself! Cynthia, you are very powerful. Are you a wizard? I hope we didn't upset you in any way. Yeah, the kibitz, they be cray, guys. They're like 700, 2,000. I could just sit here and talk about the kibitz, but they are wobbling.
And no, you can't blame Dave. Dave isn't here right now, so that's and you have to be careful blaming Dave because we have a lot of Daves in the Mafia, so who knows who you might be blaming accidentally.
So yeah, not gonna say we're done with that problem because the kibitz are cray-cray, y'all. But, yeah, this is a start. And the oh my god, now the footputs are broken. Ah! I'm gonna eat you, computer. I'm gonna eat you! You think about what you did! Computer. Oh my god, Cynthia is a wizard! If you can fix it with your wizard powers, that'd be great.
Okay. Let's try playing the game. Let's see how this goes. Oh, goodness gracious. You're gonna pay for that, you bastard! Why attack the Gross Bazaar? Why kill Paul Amsel? It was necessary to preserve the secrecy of my work. For the greater good of all. I know I have wronged you, and for this I am sorry. He sighs a long, rattling sigh that quickly turns into a violent fit of coughing, which I'm not going to do because my voice is only just getting. Bye, KB Tibbs! Bye! Happy Mother's Day! Acceptive to your mom and stuff. And to any mothers in your life. Yeah, where is the Great Bear God when you need him, Lady Red? Where is he? I don't expect you to understand, nor do I have time to explain it to you. Now I must know, how did you learn that I was still alive? How did you even know to look for me? I don't know, talk to the guy named Krellin. Did someone send you? Beauclair starts, and the sudden movement of his arm set his overflowing ashtray flying from the table in a cloud of ash. A look of dread fills his face. Up until the end? What do you mean? Where is Hermie? Explain yourself. Oh, you mean you didn't know you killed him too, just like Paul and Monica? Technomancer. I didn't... He's suddenly overcome by another fit of coughing. He says, Apex! I never should have trusted that thing! Hermie, all the things I've sacrificed, all this for Panacea, all for tonight. You owe Hermie that much. What's gonna happen? Oh yes, tonight! Tonight will be the end of the dragons. Not just Fireschwinja, but all dragons. Beauclair fumbles, produces a fresh cigarette. The fire-winged bird and murdered and caused untold damage in her bestial rage until the Dragonfall, until I stopped her. But that destruction was merely a symptom of a greater cancer. Fireschwinja wrought destruction with fire and claw. The dragons of today, Loafer, Dunkelzahn, Celadut, that kill and conquer with subtler tools. Deception, manipulation, corruption. They use us as pawns, playing pieces, puppets, in their millennia-long machinations. Oh yes, dragons are a cancer, one that will conquer, or worse, destroy all of humanity if we do not stop it. Once metastasized, when the world awakened. An ironic metaphor, since it was the failing of my own body that allowed me to see it. Good or bad is immaterial. I do what is necessary. I'm sorry, Hermie. I'm sorry you won't be able to see it for yourself. I'm sorry I failed you. Tonight I will release my panacea to the world, and now absurd that the instrument of dragonkind's destruction will be carried by Fireschwinja herself. Oh, that's a dragon! Twist. Prostrate form of a dragon far below. Shackles, tubes. Son of a bitch. Look at that. He found her alive in the socks after all. Tonight the Firewing will fly again. Infected with Panacea, she will slowly be destroyed from within, but before that happens, she will be the catalyst for global transmission of the virus. Catalyst? What catalyst? Fireschwinja's... Yeah, see, I'm at a point where it's hard to reset because I can't save. Are we gonna have to do all this over again? Probably. Alright, well, let's just exit this then. We'll just do all that over again later. No. That's a thing I can do, huh? No, we can't do that. That's a bit of a UI bug. It should definitely not allow me to click save and quit if that's a thing that... So, we're in Time Turner Land, you guys, and I have no idea why the kibitz have gone so badly. Everything was pretty fine, and now it's not, and I blame Comcast squarely for this one. So, I'm thinking maybe we call it an early day today, rather than ruin the end of the game with choppy reveals. That's kind of how I think we should roll with this. Besides, it's Mother's Day. Many of you guys may be celebrating in some way. So yeah. So I'm just letting chat know that we're going to stop forward progress. They'll show up. So let's get Sprinkles back out here. Yeah, because, we're near the end of the game. We have next week to finish it. It's not going to make any sense for me to start a new game right before leaving for Portugal. So,
yeah, I think the universe is just telling us that you need to go to the gym or do the things and the stuff. Yeah, it's time for Mother's Day, good time. So if you're a mom, or if you have a mom, or you just, or if you're like a dog mom, or whatever it is, happy Mother's Day! Yay! Yeah, are there any cool friends that no one's online yet, right? Like Lizzie's not on, and Lauren's not on or anything? Yeah, bye, Sophia, bye Tahuds, bye Demolition, bye Krillin, bye Tiger Planet, thank you for the follow, the Cinzy, thank you, bye Lady Red, bye our Green,
fix all these things.
And don't forget to come to the Discord where we chat all the times.
Yeah, technology sucks. It does suck. It's possible there will be a bonus stream at some point this week. We'll see. I'm going to a Muppet party on Friday night, though. That's going to be exciting.
And you're not going to take me, are you?
I haven't decided yet. You're fragile.
I don't know. I would like to go to the Muppet party.
I will consider it.
What are the conditions of considering?
Well, A, if it's raining. B, see, now I'm fine. Now I'm fine. Fine.
You guys, you know that fine is a fleeting illusion. You know that it just... Yeah. You blame Fang? Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I'm probably more likely to blame Mordecai if we're going to make Corpusins references. He does break all the things just by kind of touching them. Yeah, just recuperating, no celebrating. Okay, that's fine, too. Yes. So I'm going to be basically spending the whole way trying to convince Cheryl to take me to a Muppet party at the formerly known as Experience Music Project. I'm probably still here. Well, I don't know. It's I see I do see it. Thank you for the thanks, Demolition. We could get in the thanks loop. But it's good to see you guys. Cynthia, you did not kill the stream. You just helped it end with a bang. That's all.
We knew it was probably going to be short today because I'm still a little bit under the weather.
Bye, James Blatterman. Bye. Yeah. And yeah, so we'll miss you guys, but we'll be back next Sunday, and we'll finish this game up, because I'm pretty sure that it's finishing soon, and then we can have lots of feels, and all the stuff, and the dragons. Yeah. Thanks for joining, everybody. Shadowrun dance. All right.